Hi Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your October reading. I hope you guys are having the best day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys in the month of October. See what you need to look out for, overall what you can expect, get some insight guidance, see what is happening for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If this reading was helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Let's get into your reading, Cancer. The cards are talking, so let's get into this. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. We have hold your vision. The energy's gaining momentum, as well as full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So we are in eclipse season. As I'm doing this reading, it's Tuesday. We are under this lunar... Nope, I already messed up. Solar. We're under the solar eclipse in Libra. Now, what's interesting, though, is it is bringing up that lunar eclipse in Pisces we had a couple of weeks ago. It's literally showing up here with these two cards. We had a full moon in Pisces. That was our very first eclipse in Pisces. And that will be taking place again next year and the year after that. So I think we talked about that in your last reading, that this is going to be a very interesting time for the collective. Some of the storylines, situations, themes, people that are unfolding right now, maybe taking place or continuing to unfold over the next year and a half, maybe a little bit longer, 18 months or so. Definitely 2025 vibes. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But it looks like some sort of conclusions within reach. Oh, and looky, at the bottom we have new moon eclipse, solar eclipse. Spirit doesn't lie. The cards don't lie. Expect powerful change. Yeah. This is a powerful time for you, Cancer. Spirit is really wanting you to hold your vision. Stay focused. Don't lose sight of your goal, what this desire is, what this dream, what this manifestation is. Don't lose sight of that vision, that dream, because you're very, well, I don't know. I don't really want to say you're close. Although I feel like you're getting closer. I feel like there's when we look at this card, the energy's gaining momentum. There's so many layers to this. So as soon as you think you've gotten to the top of this mountain, guess what? There's another one. And then there's another one. And there's another one. You never stop growing, evolving. Seems like you're reaching the peak of this level, and then you're leveling up. And you're just going to be building off of whatever this is. So this is just the first layer of the masterpiece is basically the vibe I feel from this. And so we have meditate and contemplate. There's a lot where you're needing to kind of tune in, you are needing to really tune into, what is your intuition saying about this? What are the emotions that are being brought up? What are the visions that you're getting or receiving, or the downloads, or just there's something here that needs your time and contemplation and to slow down. I really get this vibe where you are needing to just ease off the brakes a little bit and let the current take you to where you're meant to be. Also, even with the energies gaining momentum, this card, these birds that are flying, I feel like this is a sign that wind is coming in and it's going to lift you, and you won't really have to fight so hard. The breeze is just going to kind of carry you, the current of the wind, right? We're just talking about the current of the water. Let the current of the waves take you to where you're supposed to be, without really swimming against the current. Same thing with the wind. It's you ever see a bird on a windy day? Either they can barely fly because they're not swimming, although flying is kind of like swimming but in air. Anyways, it's kind of when a bird is flying against the wind, you can see them really struggle, versus when the bird is flying in the same direction of the wind, they're just soaring, they're barely having to flap their wings, they're just gliding effortlessly in the air. So I kind of am getting this vibe keep going. It's actually going to get a lot easier. Yeah, I feel wherever you're headed, wherever you're going, it's about to get easier from here on out, especially from now to Pisces season. Pisces season is going to be connected to whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. Pisces season. So end of February through March may be highlighted. So maybe put this down in your notebook or your phone, or put it somewhere and be all right, whatever situation that you're dealing with right now that could be kind of intense or stressful, or there's lots of changes, 6 months from now, you'll be on the other side. You'll be on a new level. You're ascending to higher levels, Cancer. Can you believe it? Because it's happening. Okay. Yeah, expect powerful change at the bottom. Love that. Now, where am I putting this? Let's just put this here. Let's grab a couple from this oracle deck, and then we'll get into the tarot soon, but not yet. Let's see. Show me clearly what's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of October 2024. What do my Cancerians need to know? What do they need to look out for, be aware of? We have blessings and curses, psyche, self-love, and beauty. This says, do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. I believe this card came out for Gemini in their reading yesterday. And I think Gemini also had hold your vision. So if you got any Gemini placements, shout out to you. Or if you're dealing with a Gemini, extra shout out, extra message. But so let me grab one more. That's number 21. We have growing pains at the bottom, which that says healing, patience, and unconscious. So it's like you're getting stronger, and you're going to be able to really master whatever this is. We have the Great Goddess, Transcendence, Divinity, and Shakti. It's like, we look at this card, she's underground. This is representing you are the seed that you have planted, right? And we have this new moon, and Pisces new moon energy is all about planting your seeds of intentions, new plans, new opportunities, new experiences. So this is where this new moon in Libra, where do you want to be 6 months from now? In this circumstance, in this relationship, in this job, or at least if you can't like really picture it, because I know sometimes it can be hard to like visualize and like think that far ahead, even though 6 months can go by so fucking fast. But like, even just a feeling, like, what does that feel like? Where do you want to be? What does that embody? What does the day-to-day life look like for you? You know, what steps can you take right now to ensure that reality? Like, you know, because it's showing here, let me see, blessings and curses, Great Goddess. There's something about timing. I'm like, okay, hold on, what's at the bottom? We have Flower Child. I hope that over everyone, I don't know why I can't speak today. I don't know what the problem is. Let me show you the card first. Okay, I don't know what's going on, Cancer. I don't know why I'm like, it's got to be the energy. It's got to be the eclipse. I don't fucking know. I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. Momentum, creativity, and action. Don't be ashamed for certain decisions or certain actions or just like things that you have to do in order to ensure that this part of your journey can really like establish itself. Don't feel ashamed for whatever it is that you have to do. Things you might have to change, things you got to remove, whether that be things to do with yourself or people or whatever. Don't feel guilty. I know it's easier said than done, but this is saying like, don't guilt yourself for what needs to be done. As long as you're making yourself proud, as long as you can acknowledge how far you've come, then I'm seeing you're taking inspired and creative action towards achieving this desire, achieving this goal, bringing in this manifestation. And like, that's the main message. I don't know. I don't have anything else to add to that, okay? We're going to grab a couple of messages from the Everything Oracle, and then we'll get into the tarot. All right. Sorry if that's loud. All right, show me clearly what's going on for Cancer in the month of October. We have not the right time, and that did fall on top of blessings and curses. And didn't I say something about like divine timing or like with the Great Goddess? I was like, there's something about like, you know, you can't force a flower to bloom. I was talking about that in Gemini's reading yesterday. You can't force a flower to bloom. You can't speed up the timing of nature. Nature has its own process, its own cycle. Even though you might be like, oh, well, this season's late or this season came early. It's like, no, it came right on time. You are on time. But right now it's saying something's not the right time, or you might be Spirit could be suggesting to like wait something out, give it a little bit more time, a little bit more leg room, something like that. Okay, that's number 86. We have addiction or codependency coming out, number 46. We got commitment. What's this card? Teacher. Oh my god, y'all are just got so much to say today. Self-sabotage. Affair or third party, social media. Okay, these are all random as fuck. So this may, we have not worth it at the bottom. Something isn't worth it, or it's not the right time, or maybe it's not worth the energy or the effort. So let's see here. This is gonna be scattered as fuck, I feel. Okay, so addictions or codependencies could be affecting a relationship here, or a commitment here, or it's like difficulty committing to something because of some sort of addictive behavior, pattern, substance, person, mindset, you know, something that's limiting. This could be something that's like sabotaging you, or there's like self-sabotage here. So some of you are like getting in the way of like flourishing or succeeding. I'm seeing here, oh my god, like this is just so random. We have teacher, so it's like you might be there's like someone you're teaching a lesson to, or like you're being taught a lesson through this experience, or through this commitment, or even through the moments where you've like sabotaged yourself. This is a teaching moment. This is teaching you a lot about yourself. Why do you feel you're unworthy of the love, of the success, of the support? Like for some, it's like this whole self-sabotage thing. This is a perfect opportunity for you to learn. This is a very heavy teaching moment where it's like maybe, you know, there's a part of you that never experienced the love you deserved or the success that you deserve. It's just like this is a teaching moment for you to evolve or like rewrite your life. It's like, can you find the strength to further commit yourself to making the change, or are you going to fall back into this addictive, codependent habit, making excuses, falling back into those limiting ways, or, you know, self-sabotaging beliefs, telling yourself that you're not capable, like what? Then we have, like, and this came out together, affair or third party, and social media. So this came out together, and I'm wondering, like, for very specific, very, very, very specific, but some of you, it's like, if you're dealing with someone that is involved with, like, a third party, whether that be a person or, like, anything, it doesn't even have to be a person, maybe someone that is, you know, struggling with some sort of addiction, you might be finding this out through social media, or through someone what they post, like, or through like a mutual friend, mutual follower, bitch, I don't know. But, you know, you might be finding something out through social media, basically. Hope that helps. I don't think it does, but maybe, who knows. 86, 46, 39, 108, 10, 1, and 36. You got a lot of like 86, 46, 36. You got a lot of cards ending with 6. I don't know what's up with that, but all right. Let's get into the tarot part, the tarot section. Let's just move this over here. Okay. Let me put that over here. Okay. All right. So I have no idea what this reading is about, you guys. I feel like this has been all over the map. All right, Square, what is going on for cat? Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Big freaking stack? We're not taking that. Too many. What's going on for Cancer in the month of October 2024? What do my Cancerians need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? See, like, I don't know what's going on the last couple of weeks. Spirit's just been giving me stack after stack after stack. 9 of Swords is your first card out with the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like there has been some pretty stressful stuff going on in your living situation, or a home, or an investment. Maybe something to do with your money, inheritance, taxes, a job, but it's something that's deeply established, or something that's like very much deeply rooted. Maybe it's being uprooted, or maybe it's like there's some sort of change taking place that makes you feel a little like nervous. I don't know. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So there's something that's like upsetting you, or you're like emotionally distraught. with the Queen of Swords underneath the Five of Cups. It looks like you're kind of cutting through the emotion and just like cutting to the chase. Or I see you kind of like backing out from being super emotionally attached and becoming more like analytical. But, okay. Oh, look, Ten of Pentacles trying to come out. Okay. Like, what the heck? The cards, this may be specific reading, you guys. We have the, oh, look, the Queen of Swords, she just came back out. Nine of Swords to the Queen of Swords. This is where you're like knocking some sense into yourself, and you're like, okay, you know what? I was like stressing, I was worrying, I was overthinking. Now, I'm now like mastering, getting under control of these thoughts, these feelings. Now I have to act. Now I am kind of wondering if this is like a little bit of paranoia, or like you may feel like you have to really stand your ground, defend, protect yourself. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune is like you're determined to really make a big change, a big shift. Maybe remember what we were saying earlier, is like don't feel guilty for the changes you need to make, or the shifts, or the adjustments, or if you got to cut something out of your life, or if you got to confront something, or you got to kind of detach a little bit, be more cold-hearted a little bit. You know, don't feel guilty for that. We have the Wheel of Fortune, also the Ten of Wands. Oh my God, all the tens coming out. This is a very, very big change. It carries a lot of weight. And I'm also feeling like what's underneath this Ten of Wands, High Priestess and the Empress. There is going to be a huge release. And I'm seeing like this is making space for new growth, new experiences, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness and fulfillment. But like something needs to be released in order for you to like receive, right? Because right now your hands are full. Ten of Wands, you can't receive. You're exhausted, you're drained, you're tired, you're fed up, you've had enough, you're at your last limit, you're at your breaking point. Oh my God. And honestly, I also feel like with the High Priestess, you're carrying this very well, like to the outside world. People wouldn't suspect that you're going through these challenging times, or you're feeling very burdened. I feel like this could be something that you keep very private, or you're very secretive about, or you just, you know, you keep it very close to your chest. So people may not know that you are really going through some struggles, going through some really challenging times. All right. There is also something that your intuition is like nudging at you. It goes back to this whole meditate and contemplate. New Moon in Pisces, taking some time out to really like weigh something out, or meditate on, receive some insight about from spirit, your higher self. We got the Two of Cups coming out here. Queen of Swords, Two of Cups. Now, Two of Cups, this is talking about your connections, your relationships, and maybe some sort of commitment, which we did have that card earlier. Commitment, right? Commitment. There's something about a commitment here being brought up where it's like stressing you out, or it's making you nervous or anxious, or it's just like needing to establish healthy boundaries, because maybe there's like a relationship here. Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords, it's really stressing you out. It's really just like you're worrying nonstop. Maybe it goes back to even that codependency card of like worrying about someone's well-being, or you know, if you're dealing with somebody who has like habits or addictions, or is really struggling, even if it's just like nothing to do with like substances, but just somebody who, you know, gets themselves into trouble, and you're worrying about them and you just want them to be okay. But yeah, like, oh my God, it just seems like it's too much. And so with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups, I see you like needing to kind of like at least detach or pull back a bit. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Interesting. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands. I mean, this is someone that you have a lot of care for, a lot of love, a lot of compassion for. Queen of Cups, this could be someone of the same sex. It doesn't have to be. This could be even like a sister, or a feminine energy. We have I'm hearing sisterhood. Yeah, we got a lot of queens out here. But so this is someone who you are very compatible with. Could be with another Cancer. We have Cancerian energy with the Chariot. We also have Fire, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, as well as Scorpio and Pisces, besides Cancer. So this is about bringing more harmony into your relationships. But yeah, I kind of see here, this might surprise other people, because normally Cancer, you show up very loving, compassionate, understanding, patient, caring, like very giving. You want to help where you can. You want to support where you can. You like to uplift your loved ones and even strangers. Like, you're just very caring and down to earth. You have a huge heart. And so the fact that you're kind of showing up, you're showing up as this Queen of Swords. There's been a big shift, and people can sense that. People notice that. People feel like things have shifted with you. in some sort of way. You may, Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, you might be kind of like, you might have a serious conversation coming up. What's going on for Cancer? Thank you. Tower and the Moon. Okay, so this may be around that full moon in Aries on the 17th. Just a heads up. So, Two of Cups in the Tower. Definitely bringing in big shakeups to your relationships, to your connections. I'm seeing that there are some surprises. We will look into this. The Tower is saying that like this foundation isn't solid, so it must be burnt down. It must be torn down. We got to rebuild something better. So ultimately, at the end of the day, the reason why this shakeup is happening, or this conversation is happening, or why these changes are occurring in a relationship or many relationships, because this foundation isn't solid enough to continue to this next level, right? We're talking about all this ascension at the beginning of the reading, that you're preparing yourself. This is the foundation of what's to come with this masterpiece. And it's like, in order for you to really build on this dream, to build on this goal, to have this dream reality like set in, the foundation needs to be able to support it. And the people that are in your life need to be able to grow with you, not drag you down. Because if you're trying to grow, but the people around you don't want to grow or don't want to do the work, that's going to affect you. That's going to stop your manifestations or slow down your manifestations. It's going to really like slow you down and be very frustrating. And so it's like, you either evolve with me and grow with me, or we out of here. Like something like that is kind of what I'm seeing here. So we have the Moon at the bottom. Listen to your intuition. Intuition's on point. I got Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through, very strong. Scorpio season might be important, or maybe this is when it's taking place. You know, there's uncertainty when it comes to this situation. You're going to want to take it step by step by step. Watch your step, know where you're going, know, like, you're going to want to watch your step. Like, and I even for myself, I've been really clumsy lately. And like only like a month ago, or almost a month ago, it'll be a month this weekend coming up, that I stubbed my toe. I think I broke it. Like, honestly, it still fucking hurts. I literally keep stubbing it too, which isn't helping. I feel like I broke my toe. So like, I'm a Cancer too. I got a Cancer stellium. Watch your fucking step. Okay, don't be like me. Don't break your toe. Watch your step, right? Because these rocks, one little wrong move and you might fall into the water and, you know, get sucked into the current, and that might be kind of scary and crazy and messy and cold and wet and uncomfortable. So, you know, let me take a peek what's underneath the Moon. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. You're gonna have, literally, this goes back to the Two of Cups, the connections, relationships here in your life, whether they're new or existing or even old, past energy coming up. You're gonna have to make a decision here about who you want to bring with you in this new journey, in this new path. You have new love coming in. You also have old love coming in. You have current relationships in your life, and you need to evaluate and kind of now take that Libra scale and weigh it out and see, is this balanced? Is this reciprocated? Is this assisting me and helping me grow? Is this adding value to my life? Or is it not? Is it diminishing the value? Is it making it worse? Is it, you know, making the value go down? Okay, so that's what is going to be like the determining factor of if you decide to keep these people around or invest in these new connections, or simply decide, nope, this ain't for me, right? Maybe it's just not the right time. Go back to that one card over here. Do also be mindful of self-sabotage, but maybe you've been around people that enable a self-sabotaging pattern, or like you're around people that self-sabotage themselves, and that therefore that energy wears off onto you, and then you kind of get sucked into that whole mindset. And like, because it's true, your company you keep has a huge influence on how you interact in this world, how you feel about yourself, and the kind of life that you live. It's so true, y'all. It's so true. So, and this, of course, we're in Libra season. Libra rules the 7th house. That's all about partnerships, relationships, even marriage, long-term connections here that shape you and have a huge influence on your path, on your destiny. So Aries to Libra. Aries is the 1st house, which is about ourself, our identity, how we show up in the world. you know, so self versus connection group. So like finding your individualism even in your relationship. So even going back to that card with like addiction and codependency, is like finding your independence even, right? Maybe you become really dependent on somebody. Someone's become very dependent on you to a point where it's become very unhealthy, where it's like if someone has a problem, now it's now your problem. Like now you take it on, and now you're basically your emotional well-being or maybe financial well-being, or I don't know, but now it's like reliant on this individual or this thing to sustain you, when really you got to find that from within. That's what this whole eclipse season is all about. It's powerful stuff, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see kind of like outcome vibes of this tower, because I'm seeing big old shakeups. So kind of where is this headed? What happens next for Cancer in October? Oh, I love it. Okay, well, this is beautiful and this is really positive. So this shakeup, it only adds happiness and valuable relationships, supportive connections, love, laughter, good times, harmony. That's great. We love to see it. What's at the bottom? Oops. 8 of Pentacles. All right, so you're seeing that some of these relationships are worth the effort. You're like, yep, this is definitely something that I see is worth it. I'm seeing that there's some work that can be done. I'm seeing that we can make things better, more smooth sailing, more balance. This is worth the effort. This makes me happy. This brings me joy. So therefore, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. I'm going to put more energy into this because this is valuable. I do see this is worth the energy. Okay. And if it ain't, then kick it to the curb. 8 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 2 of Swords. All right, yeah, I mean, it looks like you're making the choice, and then we had that Ace of Cups earlier. It looks like you're making the decision to continue to invest in these connections. Maybe there's some adjustments being made. 2 of Cups with the Tower, to the 3 of Cups, but it's adjustments that everybody's happy with. So, you know, I'm hearing happy camper. Someone's a happy camper. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm going to just clarify this tower and just see if there's anything else to look out for. Yeah, I just kind of see with that 9 of Swords at the beginning of the spread, it's like you're really worrying or stressing or getting really caught up. We remember we had that 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, you know, and then we had the Queen of Swords. So it's like there's a situation where, you know, you're in your head worrying, but you just need to meditate, contemplate, hold your vision, and then like this whole situation will conclude itself and like wrap up neat and tidy and like easy and seamless. Like it's going to be very smooth sailing moving forward. So anyways, let me just see what this tower is. Splitting the deck, we have the Queen of Wands and the World, showing up that there is definitely a cycle closing out. Now the Tower for Cancer. What is this big old tower moment in the month of October? All right, y'all gave me a stack. Oh my God. 10 of Wands. Literally a stack. A stack. 10 of Wands with 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Oh, that's that self-sabotage right here. 4 of Pentacles and then the Magician. This is where I'm getting brain fog. I'm like, I don't like taking this many cards because I feel like there's just so many things going on. I'm like, how do I just like simplify it? It's like, it's too complex to just like put into one sentence. Like, I'm like, too much, Spirit. Like, this is why I don't take stacks, but okay. We're going to try our best. I feel like 10 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. You've been doing things all on your own, keeping things to yourself, trying to like play the game is what I'm hearing, but this approach or this attempt has only kept you feeling stuck, like you can't trust nobody, like you can't really lean on others. Like 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, so this is like heavy, like paranoia, like that self-sabotage card from earlier where it's like I feel like I always have to look over my shoulder and like watch my back, and I can't really truly trust this person or what they're saying here. Like, so this is an energy where it's like, now I'm hearing keep your friends close but your enemies closer. I don't know. So it's like there's been this approach to life or relationships that have been keeping this kind of like toxic, unhealthy, limiting belief. It's like enabling that. Eight of Swords and then the Four of Pentacles. It's like you felt like you've had to reserve your energy or reserve yourself, or like you felt like you couldn't, you felt trapped, or like you felt very much confined, or that you had to really, I'm hearing watch your spending, right? Watch your spending, whether that be like literal money or like even like watch how much energy you're putting in, like be very like nitpicky and very like, you know, reserve all your energy, because this person might end up, you know, taking advantage of your kindness, or like turning it around and throwing it in your face somehow, some way, like using and abusing you. Like I'm seeing that like this has been something that maybe you've been unintentionally manifesting here, because we have the Magician out here. But this is all, everything that you've been thinking, right? The Eight of Swords is all about your thoughts, your mindset. It's like you've unintentionally been manifesting, oh, like this situation to be more difficult than like it needs to be. Bro, I don't know. So the bottom, Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Oh my god, it's the same thing from earlier. The Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So which again is showing that like it's safe for you to put energy into these connections that are obviously adding value to your life. We do have a Five of Swords underneath that though, and the King of Cups. Maybe there's some situations that need addressing, or there's been some hurt, there's been some pain, there's been some wounding, there's been some resentment that maybe you need to hash out or have a conversation about. Maybe this is something that you've been like keeping, again, going back to the whole like, you know, Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, where you're like, I can't trust nobody, I'm gonna just do it myself. I don't, you know, it's showing that like if you want to have more balanced reciprocal connections or relationships, you're gonna have to put in the effort and like also split the weight that you're carrying. You're like, oh, I can't trust anybody because they're gonna fuck it up, or they're gonna make it wrong, or they're gonna like turn around and use this against me, or some shit like that. But really it's showing here Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, like you just got to put the effort into like these relationships, because it's showing that there's reciprocation here, or that there could be just like a positive outcome. I think like you're just worrying and stressing and fearful and really I don't know, this is a weird reading. This is kind of challenging. I don't know, it's eclipse vibes. It's kind of hard to like pinpoint it basically, but I'm just seeing a positive outcome here. Whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're worrying about, there are some adjustments that need to be made here. If you are dealing with someone that you feel is untrustworthy, then you need to ask yourself, why are you surrounding yourself with that energy in the first place? I mean, I guess it depends on your circumstance. I don't know what you're dealing with, but like if you truly feel that you can't trust this person, or then something's got to change, then this clearly probably shouldn't be something you continue investing your energy into. If it brings you, basically at the end of the day, to put the energy into the connections that are bringing you joy and that are balanced and loving and add value to your life. Like that's the main message. If you feel like you can't, or you can't have a conversation about the tough things without feeling like you're walking on eggshells, then it's not worth it. Because your feelings are valid. And it's important that you're surrounding yourself with people that don't shut you out. Because we kind of have that coming out here with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups. People that may not listen to your perspective or your side of the story, or respect your feelings, and just shut you out or make it a bigger problem. Like, you ever have a moment where someone said something to you and it upset you, so you bring it up and then they make it a problem where it's like, well, how dare you? And like now it's an even bigger issue because now you're speaking up and just like telling them how they made you feel, and now they're making you the bad guy for expressing and calling them out on their bad behavior, and now you're like, what? So that shit's toxic. That shit, So that's where you may need to step into Queen of Swords mode and just cut that shit out. I don't know, Cancer. I hope this helps you. I hope this makes sense. This was a kind of weird one for me. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and support. I really, truly appreciate you. Let me know how this may resonate. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Have an amazing day. Bye, Cancer.